I would be thinking about you as I was recovering.
Yeah, that's
Focus on game controllers. Here, there's app library and widgets on your home screen.
Now, I know personally me, I took off like a month or two or so of working out, but I would still eat healthy, you would say. But my intake of food was a little bit more than usual. Like people would say, "Oh, I'm eating healthy. It doesn't matter how much I eat. I'm going to still be fine." But that intake kind of affects like still your body. Like whether you still eating these healthy foods, you eating too much of it, it can still cause a negative effect on your body. And that's talk to us about that, like how even though you eat healthy foods, how the intake and how much you eat according to your body weight and your body mass and your metabolism, how they can still affect your body.
I think this is a very interesting question. So a lot of my research has to do with cardiovascular or heart health.
Mm.
And so I'm kind of asking this question as I look at some data related to nutrition and maybe how over consuming foods may or may not be as detrimental based on what kind of food you're consuming. And so some of that information we don't know, even about like heart health, something that's been studied so much. We don't quite know, but what we do know is if you overconsume anything, whether it's healthy or not, it could lead to obesity, which we do know is a problem, or even being overweight can be a problem. It can lead to a lot of other chronic health conditions. Diabetes is a primary one, metabolic syndrome as a whole, where you throw off your metabolism. You mentioned the metabolism, and just think about it like this. If I regularly am taking in 2,000 calories and my body is burning 500 due to like exercise that I'm doing that day, and then I stop exercising and then I start consuming 3,000 calories. So I increase my intake, but then I decrease my exercise. We're shifting the body in a way that our metabolism doesn't quite know how to respond to that. And it had learned to sort of coast at a certain amount, but it shifts all kinds of things throughout the body, like even the way that our cells intake things, the different signaling processes that happen within our body. And so we are shifting the amount of activity and the amount of food. And without getting too heavy into the science of it, essentially this can like dysregulate our body to a degree in a way that could become detrimental for chronic health conditions down the road, or maybe even right now. Generally, Kendall is somebody like yourself who is young and fit and relatively healthy, as far as I know. This is, you probably aren't going to experience as many problems for making the health decisions that you do at this young age as somebody will later on. But the decisions you make now could affect you later on at the same time. And so I'd say one of the big links is if you're over consuming, that could get you to overweight or obesity quicker, but it can also throw off some and dysregulate different things going on in the body in a way that's not super helpful for various conditions as well.
Yeah, I know as I've gotten a little bit older, I realize I still can't eat like some of the things I used to eat when I was younger. Like as a kid, you can just eat anything and like just
Yep.
eat like bowls of just cereal or just bowls of crab salad in my case and just not have no worries. Like now I'm at the point where granted I am young, like a 21-year-old, but like I eat some, but if I eat too much, I'm like, ah, nah, this ain't gonna sit right on me. Like I already feel the like ramifications and the after effects of eating too much of something or eating something that I shouldn't be. So it's like, oh man, I know people tell me as you get older, it gets worse. I'm like, oh God, don't say that. I'm gonna be scared even more.